Hi, my name is Shashidhar. I'll be presenting Monitoring Evaluation and Learning Framework at a state level for School Leadership Development Program. In short, I'll be referring it as SLDP. So let me give you the brief overview of the program. It is a comprehensive two-year initiative which aims to enhance the leadership qualities of current and aspiring school leaders. So we believe that by improving their leadership qualities, it will help us improve the student outcomes in schools across the state. Our program aims to serve a cohort of 100 to 150 participants through intense training and mentorship program. So the program key components involves a comprehensive assessment to understand the situation and establish the baseline, a tailored curriculum, workshops, coaching, and also providing applied learning opportunities in their respective schools and districts to develop and strengthen their leadership skills. So let's delve into the monitoring, evaluation, learning framework and its objectives. The framework is crucial because of four main reasons. So one, it helps in tracking program implementation to ensure fidelity to the program design, and also helps us identify any areas for improvement and be able to address within the time. It also helps us assess the impact of our program at various levels, from school level outcomes to system wide changes, which will help us again make the future programmatic decisions. The third reason is it helps us facilitate continuous improvement by establishing learning and knowledge management. It helps us refine our program based on the emerging needs and best practices. The fourth component is the MEL framework ensures our program is aligned with the state priorities throughout the time period. So let's move on to the monitoring component of our framework of the program. So there are three main areas where we focus on. So here we closely monitor, track the program activities that we have planned throughout the year or as per the program timeline. So where we monitor workshops that has been conducted, participants, attendance, completion rates, frequency with which the training sessions are conducted, and the level of engagement with the participants throughout the time period. The next component is implementation fidelity. So where we assess the degree with which the curriculum was delivered, the quality of the workshops that was conducted, and the consistency with which the participants were engaged, mentored, and supported. The next component is the participant progress. So once the participants gone through the workshop, get supported from the mentors. So we monitor the completion of applied learning projects in the respective schools and districts to understand their growth and development. So next, let's move to the evaluation component. So which is equally comprehensive. So here we measure participant outcomes, where we focus on measuring the improved leadership skills of the participants. The next, we also measure school level impacts or outcomes, where we measure the change in teacher satisfaction, school climate checklists or indicators, student achievement data, which helps us understand the impact of our program on the educational outcomes which we ultimately want. The next is system level effects or system level outcomes. We also evaluate the impact of our program on the overall quality of the state leadership pipeline, from state level to district level leadership practices. We also measure the program investment, cost effective analysis. We also do the cost effective analysis to understand how much money has been invested against the intended outcome, which will help us to make a decision in terms of scaling. So we do it through mixed methodology approach by combining the qualitative and quantitative data through pre-post program assessments, FGDs, case studies, and self-efficacy surveys. We do the data collection and reporting we employ various methods and tools, which include surveys, FGDs, interviews, direct observations, and also measuring applied learning project outcomes. We share the findings through quarterly progress reports, annual comprehensive evaluations, and academic publications. So the next is very crucial. The learning is a crucial component of our framework because it helps our program evolve throughout the time period. So which we will be doing by facilitating quarterly review meetings and annual program assessments and promote continuous improvement and refine our program based on the emerging needs. We also focus on knowledge management by documenting best practices, case studies, and creating a comprehensive resource library for our stakeholders to have access to and to be able to use whenever required. We also maintain an adaptive programming approach, which will remain our program responsive to emerging needs and keep our program alignment to the state level priorities. Our program we also contribute to the broader field of leadership development through research partnerships and academic engagement. So, in short, what I would like to say by concluding, our current proposed MEL framework will help ensure our program is not static but a dynamic initiative, which keeps evolving based on the emerging needs of our education system and addresses within the time period, and ultimately helping our students to improve our student outcomes across the schools in the state. Thank you so much. So this is a brief presentation on the MEL framework.